Hey you guys, it is me. I am back with another video. And today I'll be doing a video talking about Lapis Lazuli and what their fusion is going to be like, or when it's going to happen. Because I feel like we're pretty close to their fusion. Well, actually, not pretty close to their fusion, but I feel like we're somewhat close. Way closer than we were before, let's say, reunited. Because when they got poofed and reunited, well, even though Lapis Lazuli didn't have her suit, she was still a crystal gem. But like before the whole running away situation, they were not ready at all, and they still might not be because Lapis probably didn't get over being fused with Jasper. And you know how Steven Universe does anyway, where once we see like one or two fusions in one season, we're not gonna see another one until obviously like the next season. But it's probably not gonna be like the very first episode. So for example, we saw a fusion in reunite, or no, not reunited, change your mind. So the next feature we're probably going to begin is probably going to be like in the middle of season 6, if not season 7, because I'm pretty sure the last fusion we've got before um, Sunstone, Obsidian, and Rainbow Quartz 2.0, I'm pretty sure the last fusion we got before then was Smoky Quartz. But I mean, unless you include Fluorite, Rhodonite, and well, the Rutiles aren't fusions, but unless you include them, since they are technically new fusions, but new people in general, unless you include them, that was our last fusion we had before season 5 Change Your Mind. So that's why I'm like, we might get Lapidot, we might, but it's probably gonna be like 2 years from now, just because we've already gotten a fusion. Or I could be wrong, and we can get their fusion in the movie, which is exactly why I'm making this video, because I've heard rumors that a trailer's coming out soon, probably like 2 days or 3 days, and like I said before, I have to get some videos and speculation and theories out before the trailer comes, so y'all can hear what I gotta say. And in case I turn out to be right, y'all will know. Okay, the proof will all be in this video, because I'll be like, this video was published on YouTube 2 days before the trailer. But yeah, like I said, if we look back at when Lapis and Peridot's like relationship in general, back at like, I don't know, season 3, and compare it to now, in current timeline, I have to say they are a lot more build up together, especially Lapis in particular, because it's like, okay, yeah, Peridot is very like, uptight sometimes, like not in a bad way, but like she's always just so hyper, which makes sense, but she still started to become more chill and work things out, especially after the whole message received debacle where she talked down a yellow diamond. She has kind of grown since then. I would like to say she's kind of grown in some capacity. So, I mean, I I can't say a Lapidot fusion would be a horrible idea. Now I just feel like they're probably gonna make them wait. One, because we haven't really seen Lapis get over Jasper. I mean, yeah, in what was that episode called? I can't remember. Alone at Sea, I think. When Jasper came to talk to Lapis. Uh, yeah, she did say no, but we still didn't really see her kind of. I guess we still didn't see her get over it. We just saw her get brave enough to tell Jasper that she isn't willing to do it. But, I mean, she's probably gotten over it now. Just look at how happy she is, She's gotten over the diamonds for sure. She came back, she found Peridot. I mean, what could go wrong? I mean, honestly, like, she's, like, ever since she gotten over the fear of the diamonds and she came back to Earth and reunited, it just seems like Lapis is just so happy now. She's so redeemed, Like, of course, Peridot, when she got redeemed, it was kind of the same way, except Lapis was a lot more aggressive with it, you know, more yelly, Peridot was just more of a confused kid towards it. Lapis was more of a angry 16-year-old girl. But I think the point is, Lapis just seemed so happy when she came back, like, she just seemed so over everything. She just seemed so ready. she just seemed so prepared for everything, if that makes sense. But, I mean, when you look at their relationship now, even though we didn't really see much of it since it was all war, they seem more happy together. They seem more calm. But we still haven't had a chance to see Lapis, like, get over Jasper. Like, I feel like when they fuse, she's probably going to have, like, a mental breakdown inside of the fusion. She's probably going to start having flashbacks of when she was fused with Jasper, like when she was Malachite. I feel like she's going to start having flashbacks, which could cause them to break up. I don't know. The point is, their relationship has gotten a lot better ever since reunited because Lapis has conquered her fear of the diamonds. The only problem left is Malachite because we haven't really seen her get over that. But like I said, as happy as she is, it seemed like she got over it. We just didn't see it. Kind of like her fear of the diamonds. We didn't see her get over it. We didn't actually see her change her mind. She just came back out of nowhere. But it was still, maybe it's like that with this. And they can fuse. Because I personally think they're ready. But I still think we should wait. Give them a chance to give it a possibility. But for powers, I have to say that Lapis, like with Lapis's water power and Peridot's like metal power, if you combine that, wouldn't that be like a liquidy metal? Because you know how metal could be melted, right? So since, for example, fusions like Sugalite or Sardonyx, you combine their weapons, but since they both have abilities, would you just combine that? Like the water and the metal would make water metal or liquidy metal? I honestly don't know, but either way, I feel like they're ready. Honestly, I feel like they're ready to fuse. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I do think that they're ready to fuse, and I do think that it would go well. But like I said, they have to. Lapis has to let go of everything, cause like the moment they fuse, she could be all like scared and stuff. Like, having flashbacks of Jasper and Malachite. Like, she probably will have that because the only time she fused, at least from what we know, is with Malachite. And as much as she's scared of the diamonds, I don't think she would break one of the biggest rules. And Peridot hasn't fused with anybody yet, surprisingly, now that I really think about it. I thought our first person to fuse with would be Steven, but like, I was for sure that was going to happen and change her mind, but it didn't. But, yeah. Lapis just has to kind of get over everything. And of course, Peridot does too, but I'm pretty sure she already has, getting over all that talking down the yellow diamond stuff. I'm pretty sure she already got over all of that. And, again, Lapis got over the diamonds. She just has to get over Malachite. And maybe she has, and we just didn't see it. Because, like I said, I didn't really see much of that, getting over that in, I didn't really see much of her getting over that when in Alone at Sea. But I think it would be a good fusion. I mean, the fusion will, Lapidot would have water wings and metal powers at the same time. So it'll be two abilities. So she'll be able to she'll be able to use her she'll be able to use water, and she'll also be able to use metal, so she can like fly around with her water wings and then carry a car with her or something. I don't know what she would use them with. And like I said, if Peridot and Lapis fuse, technically, if they combine their abilities, technically their powers will be like liquid metal. At least that would make sense, because again, metal can be melted. So it would make sense if Lapis and Peridot's powers mixed together and their fusion would be liquidy metal. Like metal, but melted to be a liquid, like Lapis's water powers. And then metal water wings and all that stuff. And then they would probably be like a bluish, greenish color, because I've seen blue and green put together before, so that's probably what the color would make up, like a bluish, greenish color. And as for it would probably be like a liquidy water type of thing. But as for gyms, like for the actual gym name, I'm just gonna call it Lapidot for now, because I do actually have, like, some theories. The first theory is Larimar. Now, I don't know anything about these gyms. Like, usually people who be talking about them, they actually have, like, meaning behind it, because when Rebecca made the show, most of the gym's personalities and stuff like that actually goes hand in hand with the actual type of gym. The abilities they have is actually things that the gym can do. So, I really don't know anything about any of these things, okay? But I just chose Larimar because I looked up, like, blue gyms, like, and on Google, and like it was like 50 things, but I only chose like 4 of those things because those were the things that were most likely, because the colors are like mostly like on point. So Larimar is one of them. Then it's turquoise, which I've actually been seeing a lot of Gymsonas of this, which I actually use one of them as my picture, Artificial. She has a Tumblr. Go look at that. But yeah, so Larimar, turquoise, because those are things. I didn't even think that turquoise was actually a real gem. I thought it was just a color, but I was wrong. But yeah, I've been seeing turquoise all over Google. Like, that's the most common one I've been seeing. Then the next one is, I think it's Pariba, Pariba tourmaline, or Teramaline, however you say it. It's a long one, but it's blue Pariba tourmaline. Blue Pariba tourmaline. You can look it up yourself and find it. But this one's probably the most unlikely. Well, actually, no, it's Spinel. That's what this one is. I saw this one because the colors were kind of similar, and some of the stuff they were saying about it was true, so I took it, but this one's one of the unlikely ones as well. Spinel and Pariba tourmaline, or blue Pariba tourmaline, is like probably the two unlikely ones, mainly because of color and the meaning behind it, which I forgot because I looked this information up like 2 days ago. And then the last one is Blue Appetite. And I was gonna crop it out so it could look better, but I had to leave it because I was not gonna remember its name, which is very easy to remember, but I wasn't going to. But basically, those are all the gym names that it could possibly be. Blue Appetite is another one that's probably unlikely. But like I said, Steven Universe has been really bendy with their fusions lately, because Sunstone is orange, and that's the fusion of both pink and magenta. Because Rebecca Sugar literally said that when the fusions, like when the gems fuse, that the color of their skin corresponds with their fusion. That doesn't make any sense here because Sunstone is orange, and I mean, maybe magenta and pink does make orange, but I thought that since they're both just pink, so it would just make like hot pink or something, or fuchsia. But either way, I mean, Sunstone's still cool though. It's not a problem. I'm just saying, like, it doesn't really make sense. But if their colors do mix, then it would probably, like, if it mixed perfectly, it would probably be like turquoise, like I said. It would probably be turquoise. I mean, I can actually see it being Pariba. This one actually isn't unlikely because, I mean, it's kind of more like the color of Pariba tourmaline is actually more the color of Lapis than Peridot, but it still seems like it has some green in it. It's not as blue as Lapis is. So Pariba, tourmaline, turquoise, and Larimar are like the most likely, especially Larimar and turquoise. But yeah, like I said, I had to make this video because in case they happen to fuse in the movie, which is probably unlikely. We're probably not going to get another fusion this soon, but if we do, and they fuse in the movie, then I'd be really mad that I didn't talk about this, because I was supposed to talk about this like 3 months ago. But yeah, hopefully we see the Lapidot fusion or turquoise. Dang, I said the word wrong. Or saying some turquoise. So, if we see Lapidot or turquoise or some other gem, then it'll be pretty interesting. But anyway, you guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will have another discussion for you on how do you guys feel about me talking about, I already said this yesterday that I was going to talk about, some scary movies and stuff like that if y'all want. So let me know how y'all feel about me talking about scary movies, like I said, and I will do a video talking about scary stories to tell in the dark, because I've been really looking forward to it. I was going to do Annabelle Comes Home, but I was gone, and I didn't care about y'all at the moment. So now that I'm back, I do. But anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.